So this is the box it came in, and they get packaged like this. And you see they're zip tied together. They got a nice buckle here. And they got these straps. Now, there is no instructions at all for these. These are probably right out of China. But you get 2 straps per boot, and you get this orange strap. And I don't even know what this orange strap is for, but if you look on their pictures on the Amazon website, it has this going around somebody's, really skinny ankle. Well, I'm using these boots, and it doesn't even fit around my boot. So I'm not sure, what this was for. But my main concern is that these straps tie this spur onto my boot. This is what it looks like. Pull this out. And my first concern was, this looks way too small for my boot. But when I put it in there, actually it goes like this. It just fits on there. So that's good. All right. Now, what I've done is I've already laced these up. So I like lacing this strap underneath the spur, so this keeps this plate up against my sole of my foot. Okay, and then it's got another little loop here that I used, and then there's another loop over here. So I just used both of them until they felt pretty snug on my boot. And I put them on my boot first before I went over there and started to lace them up. Now, each one of these straps is at least 6 feet long. So and they give you 4 of them, 2 for each of these. So I just made sure, I didn't know how to tie them, so I just tied them as snug as I could, and I tied them just like I'd tie my shoe. Now, the only thing that I noticed that these spikes, they're maybe 1.5 inches. They're not very long. I've seen some of the spikes on YouTube, or you professionals, where you've got really long ones that really dig into the trees for really thick bark, and that's probably what they should be, but they didn't have that option, so I'm just gonna try these out and see how they work. The strap is out at the very back, and so it's above my boot, so it's just snug. All right, so it probably could be a little more snugger. Let's see if it. Oh. Pretty good. Huh. I put the spur on the wrong side of the boot. That's novice 101. Okay, now I got the spurs on the right side, on the inside, so we'll try number 2. lot harder than it looks. A lot of pressure on the inside of my calves. All right. Well, I'm out of breath. It's a lot of work for just that little piece. But I feel that the inside where the shaft, the shank is, it's really tight against my leg, which it should be. I'm gonna have to try them again. They don't feel really comfortable. And I know you professionals are going to say, I told you so. Okay, so what do I think of these now that I used them? Well, this part right here, this inside part, it pushes up against the outside of my foot, and I could feel it. I could feel like there's a little, now it's bruised a little bit, my foot. And then right here where it's against my leg, there's a lot of pressure right here. Now I'm not sure if it's how I'm using them, but they don't feel that comfortable. They're probably, like I said, 5 or 6 at the max, you know. Do they stick into the bark? Yes, they do stick. I didn't slip at all. But could I use these all day? No. Could I use them maybe an hour? Maybe. And that's me. So like I said, I'm rating these as a 5 out of 10. The climbing harness and the flip line, they were awesome. I really like it. I felt comfortable. I trusted my equipment. It was really good. So I'm pleased with that. Not so much pleased with the Spurs. We'll see you in the next video. So I put my shoes on and I thought maybe I'll try these with my shoes, but this strap, look how loose it is. And this is on the, it's on the last loop. And look how loose it is. So you really need the straps to. And then when I put the straps on, this thing here, this thing is hard plastic. And I didn't realize how. If you had a boot, it's no problem. But this thing is so hard. It digs into right here. I have a little from yesterday when I put them on with my boots. I have a little bruise right here, and this thing is really digging into my skin. So I didn't even try them to put on the tree this time because they were hurting my leg right there. Okay, so this morning I tried putting my shoes on, not my boots, my shoes, and that plastic piece, that blue plastic piece, just dug right into my shin. So I can't climb with those. So yeah, at first it looked okay, even with my boot, but I took that boot off, and maybe, you know, and it's even looser without that boot. So I'm returning them. In fact, I just returned them to Amazon. So I guess I'm going to give it like a 1 star. All right, have a good day.